A mostly cloudy good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Terry Henne here at Radio Center, along with Matthew Lester, looking at plenty of clouds. Strong gusty wind out there. Yeah, we've got some wind chills. If you haven't been outside already, you better dress up, because as you go into the morning hours here, the temperatures will continue to drop as we go through the day. And tonight it'll be just a downright chilly day, about 3 to 5 degrees below normal as far as our temperatures go overnight tonight. We already reached our high for the day today. We were pretty close to 40 degrees at a number of locations right after midnight last night. Temperatures dropping off and moving through the 30s, and then working our way into the 20s. As of right now. Matthew, what do you have on the thermometer?
Well, over at the airport, it's cloudy at 22. Over in Midland, it's cloudy at 23. Here, Radio Center, it's cloudy at 21. We have west winds at 18 miles per hour, gusting up to 38 miles per hour, and our pressure is at 29.55, and it's rising.
We came pretty close to breaking some record high temperatures around the state. There were a few locations that did. Officially out at MBS International Airport, we had a high yesterday, pretty close to midnight, of 49 degrees. Again, our record high was 50. Now, the record high for today is 52. And obviously, we were not at those record high levels right after midnight early this morning. So that record is going to stay. It was back in 1923 when we had 52 degrees on this day. As we go through the remainder of the day, as we mentioned, our temperatures are going to continue to fall, and we are taking a look at some pretty chilly temperatures to the west of us, which is going to be a preview of things to come for us as we go through the day today. Minneapolis, Minnesota dropped down to 1 below zero early this morning. Bismarck, North Dakota was at 5. Chicago was at 13. This cold air dropped all the way down to Kansas City. It was 23. Dallas, Fort Worth was reporting 42 degrees early this morning. And Nashville was looking at 37 degrees. And again, our temperatures are going to continue to drop down to about 19. Glimpses of sun as we go through the day. But the big news, obviously, is going to be the wind speeds. And it's coming out of the west and out of the northwest in some places. We have had some gusts of over 40 miles per hour so far this morning, and it's going to stay that way for a good part of the afternoon. Now, we are looking for the winds to die down, still out of the west, but it'll be more along the lines of 10 to 12 miles per hour tonight. And then after midnight, the winds are going to shift a little bit and come out of the south. So as a result, our temperatures overnight dropping down to 19 will double as we go into the day on Saturday. We're looking for clouds, some snow showers, especially in northern Michigan. Snow shower around these parts a little bit later tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be looking at a high of right around 38, but then they'll drop off once again because we will have some gusty winds tomorrow, southwesterly, gusting up to about 30 miles per hour, becoming westerly and a tad northwesterly tomorrow night. So that'll generate some temperatures of right around 15 as we go into Saturday night and Sunday morning. Sunday morning, the roller coaster ride takes us on the downside. We're looking for a high temperature on Sunday of only 23 with a low of 15. Plenty of clouds around and some flurries, but there will be some sun as well on Sunday. What's average for this time of the year? 34 in the afternoon and 22 at night. The record high, well, we mentioned 52. That was set back in 1923. Incidentally, that was the warmest ever, 19th of December. 52 was our high, 36 was our low back then. The coldest ever, 1951. Our record low was set in 1951 of 9 below zero. We had a high on that day only of 12. Now, the most amount of snow on this date, almost 15 inches of snow. You got to go back to 1929 to see it. And then coming up tomorrow, we're going to see some, it was back in 1951. We picked up a little bit better than 7 inches of snow. So in 1951, when you take a look at Thursday and then you take a look at tomorrow, the record books show that 1951 had close to 5 inches of snow yesterday, and couple that with a little bit better than 7 inches of snow tomorrow. So on the 18th and the 20th, you put them together, you're looking at a little bit better than a foot of snow. And this was back in 1951, and that foot of snow stayed all the way through the Christmas holiday. Turned out to be one of the holidays that a lot of people really didn't get to go where they wanted to go. Again, that was back in 1951. Sun will set this evening at 5:08. It'll rise tomorrow morning at 8:06. Winter officially begins at about 10:30 on Sunday morning. A year ago on this day, our high was 30. Our low was 25, and we picked up about a half inch of snow. Long range outlook now, and this takes us right up to New Year's Day. We are going to be looking at our temperatures to average above normal for this time of the year. Precipitation values slightly above average as well. Moving into next week, what are we going to be looking at? Well, mostly cloudy skies on Monday. We'll have a high temperature of right around 32. Monday night, a weak system is going to be moving through, so we'll be looking at clouds. We'll be looking at snow. Then it'll turn over into rain and then go back into snow. We're going to have a mix going on Monday night. Our temperature is not really going to drop much below the freezing mark. So that's why right now at this stage, we don't know exactly what we're going to get out of the system, but there will be dampness. There will be precipitation in the air. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday are just going to be pretty much cloudy days. Temperatures hovering right around that 40-degree mark. Give it a degree or two. They're moving into Christmas Day. Right now, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies because on Wednesday night, on Christmas Eve, there is going to be a chance of some snow showers moving through. Temperature, once again, will be hovering right around that 30-degree mark. Upper 40s for a high on Thursday on Christmas Day. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Standing by, Matthew, who do we have today?
Coming up next, we have Kevin Pike from Star of the West, and we also have Doug Klein from Oppenheimer.
But before we get to them, we want to remind you the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Nutrient Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrient Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrientagsolutions.com.
They say there's a secret to growing a great crop. At Nutrient Ag Solutions, they beg to differ. It all starts with a strong foundation, and when it comes to fertilizer, there's no question that Titan XE drives dry fertilizer performance. They've been unlocking the potential in every prill of dry fertilizer with biocatalyst technology for over a decade. Visit lpi.ag/Titan or contact your Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultant to drive your crop's potential today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at the Michael Sarr Crop Insurance Agency. Remember, they are licensed to serve all of Michigan with both conventional and organic crop insurance. You can get a hold of their agents directly on cells for questions or emergencies, or you can call the office in downtown Reese at 989-868-4722. The Michael Sarr Crop Insurance Agency, wishing each and every one of you a very happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. We say good morning to Kevin Pike over at Star of the West. And Kevin, the last time I looked, the markets really weren't doing much of anything. What's going on now?
Yeah, good morning to you too, Terry. Yeah, it looks like we're just shaping up to be a choppy trade today as we focus in on getting to the new year here. There isn't too much fresh news here, though we do have a few updates to note. March corn is taking a breather today after a couple of consecutive days of strong closes. Corn rallied roughly a dime above its 100-day moving average, supported by record export demand. Export sales are up about 30% from last year, and there are some rumors that China may be buying some U.S. corn cargoes, although this is yet to be confirmed. Argentina corn continues to post excellent ratings with they're planting about 70% complete, and the crop is rated at 88% good to excellent, which is compared to 38% last year. Soybeans are on track for a 7th straight lower close, mainly driven by very weak export shipments, which are at a 14-year low. Although China continues to buy its 12 million metric ton commitment, shipments are only at about 8 million metric tons with just a couple weeks left before the new year. And South American soybeans are on track to have a record large crop as favorable weather conditions continue to support their planting progress. And on the wheat side, wheat markets we're mixed to open. Wheat continues to battle new lows after being hit hard on Monday. Though recent short fund covering helped the market finish higher over the last 2 sessions, wheat export sales remain higher than last year, even though we have a surplus of global wheat stocks here.
Well, I tell you, a lot of guys really feel better because they took advantage of those soybean prices back, a couple, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it seems like, it was just a couple weeks ago that we were pushing that $11 mark, and now we've tumbled about 28 cents this week here.
Yeah, it's been tough. What's going on the board at Star of the West, Kevin?
Yeah, on the board here, we got cash wheat is down 487 on the white, 412 on the red. New crop 26 is down 1 at 519 on the white, 434 on the red. Cash and current price corn is down 2 at 383. New crop 26 is down 1 at 401. And we got cash current price soybeans down 4 at 983 and new crop 26 down 3 at 988.
Hey, you have a great weekend, Kevin. We'll talk to you next week. If we don't have a chance before, Merry Christmas, okay?
Thank you. You as well. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Kevin Pike over at Star of the West. A little bit more in depth as far as what the markets are doing. Doug Klein from Oppenheimer joining us. Market Report brought to you by Thumb Bank, working with agriculture since 1895. Yeah, they know that farming does have a lot of challenges, and we're facing a lot of them right now. That's why they have been working overtime to help producers make sure that they have the best chance of staying profitable as we go into 2026. Thumb Bank, 13 locations throughout the Thumb and the Great Lakes Bay to serve you. Thumb Bank, where relationships are built on trust. Good morning. How we doing, Doug?
We're doing good. How you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. It's a Friday before a holiday. How active do you think we're going to be next week?
You know, it's end of year, so there's going to be some squaring up. I'm gonna call it a volatile week, of course. Just naturally, it's volatile, but you know, you got stocks that are at highs or close to highs. The sellers are out. You know, they're not going to sell next week if it's at a high. So you can get some big runs in your high performers. Same with the low performers, though. You know, they're like, oh, I gotta get that last loss in for the week or for the year. You know, so you get that. Silver hit a new high today on just that type of trade. So the miners, especially precious metals miners, they're doing good. Banks are doing good. They've had a great year. Things like that. Food stocks not doing good. Still not doing good. They've had a terrible year. That's kind of what's hitting the screen today. So here's your numbers. The March corn 443 1/4, down 1 1/4. September corn 451, down 1/4 of a penny. March soybeans 1059, down 3. The September soybeans 1063 1/2, down 3 1/4. The March wheat is 508 1/4, up 1/2 a penny, and September wheat 543 1/2, down 1/4 of a penny. So sugar is at 14.82. That's up 34 cents. Crude oil is 56.52, up 52 cents. Heating oil is 211.93, down 1 1/4 cents. Gasoline is 170.87, down up 7/10 of a penny. Natural gas 392 1/4, up 1.5 cents. Over to currencies, Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar buys $1.3780 Canadian. That's up a fraction of a tick. The dollar buys 157.44 yen. That's up 190 ticks. That's huge. Meaning the yen got cheaper as the dollar got stronger. The euro's 117.18. That's down about 1/2 a tick, and the dollar's at 98.64. That's up 219 ticks. So see the dollar getting stronger there. So gold's at 43.63, up $15.20. Silver 66.67 and a half, up $1.93 and a half. Platinum's at 2017.20. That's up 56.30, another new high. And copper's at 544.95, up 7 cents.
Right. You have yourself a nice weekend.
Thank you. You too.
And we'll talk to you on Monday. Doug
All right.
Klein over at Oppenheimer. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Michigan Truck Spring of Saginaw, your complete parts and service headquarters for light, medium, heavy-duty trucks and trailers, as well as buses and recreational vehicles. Quality parts, quality service, very competitive prices for well over 45 years. 800-358-4751 or buy online at truckspring.com. And don't forget, service area open Monday through Friday till 11 p.m. And, of course, all the folks at Michigan Truck Spring wish you a very happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. Right next door to Michigan Truck Spring, we've got Lingle Equipment, where Kim Weiss is joining us from right now. Kim, good morning. How are you?
Good morning to you, Terry. And things are going good. We just want to remind people programs go to the end of the year, and I'm here to take care of your needs. If you're looking for a tractor, a small tractor to use around the yard, or even like a 60-horse tractor with a cab on it to have for pushing snow or to use as a utility tractor, we've got them here at Lingle Equipment. Come on in and see us. Let's sit down. There's a lot of ways to purchase it. There's a lot of good programs out there that'll go to the end of the year. Come on in and see us. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We're going to be here Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday part of the day, and then we'll be closed, but then we'll be back open before the New Year's holiday. But come on in and see us. Or if you have a current tractor and you need some parts, come on in and get with us, and we'll get you what you need. We're right alongside I-75 just south of Zilwaukee Bridge off the Washington Road exit, or give us a call at 989-754-7801, or send me an email at k.weiss, W-E-I-S-S, at lingle1.com, and we'll get whatever you need taken care of. And from all of us here at Lingle Equipment, we wish you a happy holidays or a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Kim, same to you, same to your family, and all the folks at Lingle Equipment. You take care, all right?
Yep, thank you.
You bet. Kim Weiss from Lingle Equipment. We're going to take a break, and then coming up next, Matthew, who do we have?
Coming up next, we have Stephanie Zelenko from AgroLiquid.
But first, this.
I'm Steve Cook from Cook Chevrolet in Vassar, and last month I told you about the incredible Silverado leases starting at only $191 a month. And we added a pull ahead to get you out of your current lease early. We actually extended truck month from October into November. Well, at Cook Chevrolet, we decided, what the heck, let's keep it going all the way to the end of the year. That's right, Silverado leases are still starting at $191 a month, and will still help you get out of your current lease. These are still loaded, four-wheel drive, full four-door, well-equipped, brand spanking new Chevy Silverados, all from an unbelievable $191 a month. We've got rows of trucks, but the sooner you get here, the better your choices. That's Cook Chevrolet, M15, top of the hill in Vassar.
Payments based on GM employee and family lease. 10,000 miles per year, 2,000 cash down plus tax. Call or visit us on the web at cookchevysuperstore.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Freeland Bean and Grain. Vic Huffer, they're answering a lot of questions right now. And, of course, if you heard him yesterday, he was on the road. They're talking to a lot of producers right now trying to secure inventory and product for next year. Might be a very good idea, if you haven't already, to get in contact with him and lock in some pricing on your Dairyland seeds, as well as some of the other inputs that you're going to need on your farm for 2026. Serving you is their business, and they've been doing it since 1983, Freeland Bean and Grain. Along with me, Stephanie Zelenko with AgroLiquid. Stephanie, yeah, we're talking year end. We've been talking about year end for about the last month and a half. A lot of producers are really, they've got open ears right now. They're taking in a lot of meetings right now.
It is. We kind of transitioned to that time of year with meetings because a lot of guys we know want to make these purchase decisions by the end of the year. There's a lot of discounts offered by various parts of the industry, so take advantage of that best price. Now's the time to make some of those decisions. But it's going to continue on to next year. January and February are also huge months for trade shows and other meetings as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've got a lot of them lined up too. From the trade shows that you've been at so far, Stephanie, what are you gathering from producers right now?
The biggest thing I'm seeing talking to growers is they're more optimistic. We've had a couple of years here in a row that commodity prices haven't been the best and prices are still high. But I think we've seen a little bit of turn in that marketplace, and guys seem a lot more positive and excited to start making those plans for the next year.
So at this stage of the game, your advice to producers here in the last few days of 2025 is what?
Yeah, start making those decisions. Don't wait to the last minute. From the fertility standpoint, there could be not having enough of the right product in the right place. So the sooner we can lock those in and ensure that we have that product close where you can get access to it is going to provide, the most benefit in the smoothest springtime.
Yeah, it sure will. You take care. Probably won't have a chance to talk to you before the holiday, but Stephanie, Merry Christmas to you, your family, and to everybody at AgroLiquid.
Yes, thank you, and same to everybody out there.
Thank you. Stephanie Zelenko with AgroLiquid. We'll be right back.
PowerLift hydraulic doors. Ever heard of them? PowerLift hydraulic doors is the largest hydraulic door manufacturer in North America, manufacturing and installing hydraulic doors for over 30 years. Covering the entire state of Michigan, we can custom design your new door up to 150 feet by 45-foot clear opening. We can fit your airplane hangar, agricultural shed, industrial or commercial structure with a strong, reliable, and high-performance door. Nothing beats a PowerLift hydraulic door built right here in Marlette, Michigan. Our custom hydraulic doors are designed for your toughest jobs.
Hi, I'm Andy. The price we give you is the installed price, and you deal with us from the beginning to the end. To schedule your PowerLift door consultation, call 989-635-8017 and ask for Andy, or visit powerliftdoorsmi.com. PowerLift Hydraulic Doors of Michigan. When you need it done right, we lift you above the rest.
Joining us now, Chuck Cervinsky over at Maple Hill Nursery in Midland. Chuck, good morning. How are you?
Hey, it's kind of cool on this Friday, but we didn't get the ice that we thought we were going to.
Well, I tell you, you would have been a busy boy this morning if we'd have got that ice.
We're busy enough, but, we've got a lot of stuff on sale now over here for Christmas. We've got 20% off on a lot of gifty ideas in the store. We've got some good deals on Weber grills. If you need a new grill for the holidays, we've got some great deals on some closeout stuff. And, of course, we've got gift cards available in any amount, which are quite a popular item this time of the year as well.
And, of course, you've got that, you've got the established line that everybody has really been interested in when it comes to outdoor furnishings. But you've got a couple of new lines that you just took on here.
Yep. Well, yeah, we've got the Pollywood and the Alfresco Home and John Thomas, but we've also got Three Birds Casual, and then we're also going to have Lloyd Flanders. Those lines will come in here probably mid to end of January, and then we're also going to have Frankfurt umbrellas, which is a really nice line of umbrellas in lots of different shapes, sizes, colors, you name it. So lots of new and exciting things coming our way.
Well, I guess so. And for those folks that have indoor plants, of course, you carry the Dairy Dew products. So when it comes to fertilizing things, you've got the supply.
Definitely. They just came out with a new indoor potting soil that's excellent. So if you need to repot a plant here after the holidays, we've got what you need. Give us your
hours that you're going to be open now, Chuck.
Yeah, for the rest of the year, basically, we'll be here today till 5, tomorrow 8 to 1. We will be here Monday and Tuesday of Christmas week from 8 to 5. Then after next Tuesday, we'll be closed until Friday the 2nd. So just about a week or so.
All right. So for more information, how do we get a hold of you, Chuck?
give us a call here at 989-835-4708. You can also visit our website, www.maplehillmidland.com.
You take care. Have a nice weekend. And if we don't have a chance to talk, Merry Christmas to you, to the family and everybody there at Maple Hill Nursery.
Yeah, same to you and Sharon and all the gang there as well.
Thank you very much. Chuck Cervinsky, Maple Hill Nursery in Midland. Chuck mentioned Sharon. Before we sign off today, just want to say happy anniversary to her. No, I didn't forget. You don't forget those things. 55 years today. We said I do's. So looking forward to having a great weekend, not only with the family, but also her and I having a chance to just sit back and relax. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Brian Grew, your local Beta Seed sales manager. Another sugar beet harvest is in the books, and we're already testing the hybrids that will define the next decade of performance. Your feedback fuels the science behind higher yields and stronger disease protection. Because at Beta Seed, confidence isn't a promise, it's a proven result. Talk to your Beta Seed rep or visit betaseed.com to learn more. There's a science to breeding confidence.
Coming up next week, we'll be taking a look at some of the meetings that will be going on in January. And quite frankly, there's a ton of them. So get that pencil and paper ready. We'll be back at 12:30 with an update, so you stick around for that. Now we conclude with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Euclid Avenue Coin in Bay City.
Broadcasting from the Stormmaster Exterior Studios, WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW-FM, Carlton,